Hello, I'm FPL MV and welcome back to another FPL preseason video. The 4.5 goalkeeper seems to be very popular each and every season, so today I've decided to prepare a list with the best ones. If you pick the correct one, it can gain a lot of points for your team for very low price, and that will be very beneficial for your site. If you think my content is relevant to your case and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel and help me reach my goal to reach 500 subscribers before the start of the season. I hope you enjoy the content. Leave a comment if you think I'm wrong with my suggestions or if I'm right. And now let's jump into the list. We are starting with the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, is Sam Johnston. He took after Guaita got an injury and he never looked back even after the injury was healed and everything went back normal for Guaita. He did not get his number one spot back. Johnston played really well. He made some good saves, good games. He got some double points hauls. I tried to own him for a bit of last season, but I did not have a lot of success because Crystal Palace were already inside the Prem safe zone, so they were not giving 100% and they were not hungry for those clean sheets. So I went and lost a little bit of points from playing Johnston, but I think it was a good decision because he looked like a good goalkeeper. If he saved the penalty that he made in one of the games, he would have gotten even more points and more mentally strong, but he didn't. That was the case. But he's making saves, he's playing good, so you can consider him for your game week 1 draft. Crystal Palace seem to have a lot of cheap enablers that can be in your team during the whole of the season. Basically, you can get them when the fixtures turn for the better. You can get them now. You can play someone in defense, goalkeeper, midfielders, or attackers even. It's a lot of good potential there to attack. So Crystal Palace may be a very underrated team to consider for your game week 1 squad, and when their fixtures eventually turn for the better. Johnston, a very good choice. He won't take a precious spot in the field. He will be a goalkeeper. He won't be needed to rotate. He will be playing good. 4.5 for him, a very good price. I believe that this is the right price to begin your goalkeeper's journey. 5.0 is the maximum that I'll be paying, but if I can find the right player for 4.5 without sacrificing anything else upon the field, I will do it. Johnston may well be one of my choices for the game week 1 goalkeeper's position. Next up we have Leno from Fulham. As already explained during my ranking of the goalkeepers, you can check that video. It's in my channel. It's in the top of the playlist of my preseason videos. Leno is one of the best goalkeeper decisions that you can put in your side. He is not having the best fixture run from the start, but he is going to have a very good form like last season. He is playing very well. He is a strong goalkeeper with feet and hands. He was dropped by Arsenal. I think it was a mistake. He would have gotten the same points as Ramsdale, but that's in the past. He is now a Fulham goalkeeper and he seems to be returning a lot of points. He is the best decision to put in your side from defensive perspective from their team because their defenders do not seem to get a lot of bonus points, a lot of attacking returns, and the clean sheets are there for both of the parties. And basically, he's making saves, he's getting bonus, and he's keeping several clean sheets here and there. So a good choice to go for Leno. If you have to have a rotational goalkeeper, Leno can be a very good decision because Fulham and Everton rotate their fixtures well. If you're kind of player to be rotating goalkeepers, you can go for Leno for rotating keeper or just go with him as your regular one. You can put Leno and just set and forget him because he's not going to be replaced. He's not going to be challenged for number one. And I believe he can have a very good season. I believe there are stronger choices to go for a goalkeeper right now. But Leno seems like an interesting pick. And if you go for a shot saver and bonus points and save points goalkeeper, Leno is the not maybe one of the best decisions to go for your game week 1 squad, and I'm for sure considering him from mine. Next up we have a little bit of a wild card here is Flecken from Brentford. If David Raya leaves the team, Flecken will become their number one and he will be a very good choice for your team because Brentford are solid defensively, but we have to see how solid they will be without David Raya. So in my opinion, wait and see, but if you want to be risky, they did not buy him for a second choice goalkeeper in my opinion. they expect to see Raya as soon as possible. I don't know if Raya is going to stay in the Prem or not, but if he is not staying in the Prem, Flecken will be a very good replacement of him. I believe Flecken is a strong goalkeeper. He played very well in the Bundesliga. He's strong physically. He can take good positioning. He's having good set piece handling. He's saving some penalties, so it's good to have Flecken on your radar for sure. He's a very, very strong player. I enjoy seeing him a lot. I believe that he will be a very integral part of Brentford's attack of top 10 once again. Now when Tony is gone and if David Raya leaves, two of their leaders will be gone and they will need a new leading voice, and that will come from goalkeeper. He is a good leader. He is good overall. I like his save rate. I like everything about him. He just needs to start, and 4.5 Brentford goalkeeper for a second season will be amazing because, as we know, they tend to keep a lot of clean sheet and make a lot of saves. So having such players will be pretty important. Sorry, a fly is passing by, but yeah, believe that Flecken is going to be a very, very good choice. If you believe like that, leave it down in the comment section. Who is going to be the starter, him or Strakosha if Raya leaves? If Raya is staying, is Raya going to be benched? Let's discuss it in the comment section. And now let's proceed with the next goalkeeper we have for 4.5 price. On your display right now is an FPL royalty, Fabianski. Fabianski has been a very solid goalkeeper for several seasons already. He's making good saves. He's making a lot of bonus points. He is taking a lot of penalties and saving them. He's good at handling. He's good at playing the ball to his center backs. He's not a risky goalkeeper to consider. He's not making any tricks or taking risks. He's clean and he is making clean decisions and direct passes. Everything is good about him. His price right now is 4.5, which is a steal in my opinion. If you can put him in your game week 1 squad and consider him, do it, but you can reserve it for a later stages of the season when he is going to have better fixtures, and he will be a very, very good choice to begin the season and to continue the season with him. If you want a 4.5 that's going to have an okay fixture run between wildcards or between something, Fabianski is always a good choice. We want to set up a goalkeeper and just forget it. Last season was a different breed because we have basically 3 wild cards, but now we'll have 2. So between your first and second wild card, you have a pretty stable goalkeeper, and I believe Fabianski can be the one because he is a good shot stopper. He is good at saves. He is making a lot of bonus points from those saves. He's saving penalties. He is doing everything, and West Ham fixtures will turn for the better. So you can be prepared and see if someone else challenge him for the number 1 spot. I don't believe that he's the best choice for game week 1, but he's one of the best choices to consider for that low of a price and that much experience in the Prem, because the goalkeeper's age does not matter. They are playing good football, they can make saves, they can make things interesting, and Fabianski is a guy that can make things interesting for sure. And finally, we have the guy you have been all waiting for, it's Pickford. For me, he is the best 4.5 goalkeeper you can pick in the game right now. He has good fixtures, he is a good shot stopper, he is nailed. Everton seem to be improving defensively a lot under Sean Dyche, so that's a good way to pick up your players by going for a good defensive records, easy fixtures, okay fixtures. Most of us will be looking to change their teams at around game week 8 when a lot of teams have better fixtures for the upcoming runs, and that's when the Everton's good fixtures disappear. It's around game week 8. But before that, they have only 2 or 3 difficult games, and Pickford can rack up a lot of save points during it and a lot of clean sheets in the other games. So he can have at least 3 to 4 clean sheets and several save points by the time then. But if you don't want to go as low as 4.5, 4.5 is always risky. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get the right goalkeeper, you can be in big trouble. But if you get the right goalkeeper, you can earn a lot of points over your rivals because they will be going for more expensive keepers and you're getting the same or even better points. So that's important. Pickford can be that guy for you. I'm between him and Ramsdale for my game week 1 squad. I just need to see how my budget is going, and if I cannot afford Ramsdale, Pickford will join the team for sure. I believe that he will have a good season and a good opportunity to prove himself. That wraps up the 4.5 goalkeepers. For me, the best one is Pickford. Second best is Leno for the start of the season. You can pick them in a rotation pair as well. But for me, if you want to go for one keeper, it's Pickford. He will be nailed. He's making saves. He's making some mistakes, but the save points and bonus points compensate that. And I believe he can return a lot more points. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel as always. Help me achieve my goal of 500 subscribers before the start of the season. Write down in the comment section if you think you have other opinion about the goalkeepers or you think to discuss something else. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye!